Yusuf, a brave boy from a small desert village, noticed a mysterious glow coming from a cave at sunset. The villagers were too afraid to in a quiet, misty village nestled between two mountains. There was a bridge that connected the world of the living to a mysterious, untouched forest. Legend spoke of a bridge keeper who guarded it, a man named Elian. He was said to be over 100 years old, yet his body showed no signs of aging. Many whispered that he was cursed to remain on the bridge forever, allowing only those who were worthy to cross. Elian lived in a small wooden cabin beside the bridge. Every day, villagers would bring him food and supplies in exchange for stories about the forest, which no one else dared to enter. He told of towering trees that whispered secrets, rivers that sang melodies, and golden lights that danced like fireflies. But he warned of the price for entering. Only those with pure intentions could return. One stormy evening, a young woman named Lyra arrived at the bridge. She was different from the others. Her eyes were sharp, her steps purposeful, and she carried a broken compass in her hand. "I need to cross," she said firmly. Elian studied her for a long moment. "Why?" "My brother disappeared into the forest a year ago. This compass was his. I believe he's still alive, and I need to find him." Elian's face darkened. "The forest tests everyone who enters. It will uncover your fears, your lies, and your deepest regrets. Are you ready for that?" Lyra nodded without hesitation. "I have nothing to hide." Elian stepped aside, allowing her to pass. As she crossed the bridge, the mist thickened, and the world around her seemed to shift. The air smelled sweeter, the colors grew richer, and the trees loomed larger. The forest tested her immediately. It conjured illusions of her brother, accusing her of abandoning him. It whispered doubts into her ears, trying to break her resolve. But Lyra held onto the compass, following its faint glow, and pushed forward. After what felt like days, she found her brother sitting by a crystal-clear lake, his face pale, but his eyes alive with relief. The forest had tested him too, but he had refused to lose hope. Together, they navigated back to the bridge. When they returned, Elian stood waiting, his expression unreadable. "You have passed the test," he said. "Few do. Your bond is stronger than the forest's illusions." As they thanked him and turned to leave, Lyra asked, "Why do you stay here? What is your test?" Elian smiled sadly. "My test was to guard this bridge until I found someone brave enough to ask me that question." In that moment,